Do you know what's really stopping most people from succeeding? It's not laziness, it's not a lack of talent, and it's not even fear. It's something far more subtle, something we all do every day without even realizing it. We talk too much. Yes, sometimes our own words become the very walls that block our path to success. Imagine a quiet little town, and in it lives a boy named David. He's smart, he's ambitious, and he's brimming with dreams. He wants to be top of his class, learn new skills, and build a truly bright future for himself. But there's one habit quietly holding him back. David loves to talk. Whenever he learned something new or set a new goal for himself, he just couldn't keep it in. He would tell everyone, his friends, his parents, even his teachers, all about his grand plans and dreams. He genuinely thought that sharing his goals would keep him motivated. And let's be honest, it felt good. People would praise him, admire his determination, and say things like, "You're going to achieve great things, David." Those words gave him a temporary rush, a feeling like he had already accomplished something amazing. But here's the thing. Despite all the talk, success never actually showed up. His exam results were just average. His focus kept slipping away. And slowly but surely, his motivation began to fade. The same people who once admired him started to laugh behind his back. "He talks big," they'd whisper, "but he never delivers." Those words stung. Confused and hurt, David went to visit his grandfather one weekend, hoping to find some peace and clarity. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, his grandfather noticed his silence. "David," he said gently, "what's troubling you?" David hesitated for a moment, then confessed everything. "Grandpa, I just don't understand. I share my dreams with everyone. I feel like I work hard, but I never achieve them. And now I don't even feel motivated anymore." The old man smiled softly, his eyes calm and wise. "David," he said, "it's because you share your dreams with everyone that you lose interest in them." David frowned, completely baffled. "What do you mean?" His grandfather leaned back in his chair and began to tell a story. Many, many years ago, there lived a poor farmer named Thomas. He dreamed of owning a huge farm with endless fields of crops and living a peaceful, prosperous life. But Thomas had a rule for himself. He never told anyone about his plans, not a soul. Every single day, he worked in silence, saving every penny he could. People would often ask him, "Thomas, why do you work so relentlessly hard?" And he would just smile and say, "You'll understand someday." Years passed. Slowly, methodically, he bought one small piece of land, and then another. He planted his crops, earned money, and kept expanding his farm. One day he had built a large, thriving farm. The next year, he built a beautiful house right in the middle of it. The villagers were absolutely shocked. No one knew how he had managed to achieve so much. One of his old friends finally asked him, "Why didn't you ever share your dreams with us, Thomas?" Thomas smiled and replied, "When you talk too much, two things happen. First, people will try to discourage you. And second, you waste your precious energy talking instead of doing. Silence protects your dreams. Words are like arrows. Once you release them, they can't be taken back. I wanted my success to be the thing that spoke for me." David sat there quietly, deeply moved by the story. His grandfather continued, "Son, not everyone will be happy for you when you share your dreams. Some will doubt you, some will envy you, and others will actively try to bring you down. But there's something else, something scientific. When you talk about your goals, your brain starts to feel like you've already accomplished something. It gives you a premature sense of completion, so your drive to actually do the hard work decreases." David thought about this for a long moment, the wisdom of the words sinking in. Then he asked, "So, what should I do, Grandpa?" "From today," his grandfather said gently, placing a hand on his shoulder. "Talk less and act more. Let your silence be your strength. Let your success make the noise. Those words changed David's life. From that day forward, he stopped telling everyone about his goals. He studied quietly. He worked harder than ever before. He consciously avoided unnecessary conversations that drained his energy. Months passed, and something incredible started to happen. His focus returned, sharper than ever. His confidence grew with each small, silent victory. He completely stopped caring about what others thought or said about him. When the final exams came around, David gave it his absolute best, and he ranked first in his entire school. Everyone was stunned. "How did you do it?" his friends asked, amazed. David just smiled, remembering his grandfather's powerful words. Silence is power. Years later, David became a highly successful entrepreneur. When reporters would ask him about the secret to his success, he would simply say, "I learned that talking doesn't create success, action does. I decided to let my work speak for me." The truth is, success doesn't come from how much we talk. It comes from how much we do. Speaking less doesn't make you weak. It makes you focused. Because when your energy is channeled